Hi, I'm Erica Holmes. I'm here at the 2009 Pan-African Film Festival for the world premiere of the film Unequal. I'm here with Ladae who plays Candace in the film. How are you this evening?
I'm great. How are you?
I'm well. So how does it feel to have the fruits of your labor out here for everyone to see?
It feels really good. Like you just try and do your best and put everything that you can into the film, and then it's just great to see other people appreciate the film. Like it's been nominated as one of the best pictures of the festival, and so I'm just really happy that everyone who's put so much work in is being acknowledged. I play Candace. She's the love interest of the film, and she's a very sweet, proper church-going girl, and she gets involved with the wrong kind of guy who's urban, who's Sean Riggs, who plays lead opposite me, and the whole film is about how we wind up changing each other.
He had this character Urban, who was kind of like a womanizer, but he had a skewed vision of women from his childhood because his mother left him. So I kind of fell in love with the character. Even though my mother hadn't left me, I do have a father that left me when I was young, so I kind of had a relation to the character. I learned from Urban how to respect women, how to learn, even though it was a journey with the character, and I already do respect women, but just learning from the script and how he lost everything he really had from women and the love that he ended up finally growing, and how you can't take things for granted in life. So that's one thing I can say I can learn from the character. I don't take anything for granted.
I'm Bethel. I played Beverly. My brother.
Now I have the lovely Jana Laurin, who plays Cedar in the film.
She's a feisty little thing. She's your typical LA girl. She's out for money, out for men. She's shopping around, and she's actually the one shopping around when we meet Urban in the story. And as soon as he says he's a delivery driver, she's gone.
That girl.
And she's also the one that will not think and just say what she's, going through her head, and just kind of, you're frenemy. Your everyday frenemy. It's a feel-good story in a time when we don't have a lot. We have a lot of stories about teen pregnancy now, and things that aren't quite as high in morals as we used to have. And me being from a really small town, I think it's going to be fun just to see a different kind of film that we don't always get. We don't always get that, people changing their lives and becoming better people stories. A lot of times we get, okay, well, I can compromise myself and, kind of go from there. So I'm really hoping that it's going to be as good of a story as I think it will be.
I hope people are able to walk away and say, you know what, I love the fact that it was real. I love the fact that it addressed real issues, but it addressed it in a way that was user-friendly. Yes.
So do you hope young people will see this film?
Oh yes, young and old, because the thing about relationships, whether it's a young one just starting out or it's one that have experienced it, we make mistakes in relationships. So there's always room to grow. There's always room to say, you know what, I did it wrong earlier, but I still have an opportunity to get it right, even in an older age.
That's a good message.
It's real life. It's what people go through, and you know how relationships are. And we all want to learn and in that. And I think it sends an awesome message, but it still kind of emulates what life is.
It's one that will make people walk away, and hopefully that you'll walk away thinking, now that's the way to minister subtly, but at the same time get the point across.
Unequal actually speaks to some of the unexpressed questions as it pertains to relationships. And this film actually is able to convey a message without preaching it. So people are able to walk away going, okay, that's a perspective or we're hoping people will walk away with a perspective like, wow, I'm kind of enlightened on another way to handle it without feeling like, fire and brimstone is going to come down on your head. It's an entertaining way to get a message across.
What do you hope audiences take away from this film?
Trust God in all your relationship choices.
It's a good message.
Even people who aren't, that don't particularly happen to be Christian can completely relate to the film. It's a movie about everyone trying to have that dialogue between their lesser self and their better self, and allowing themselves to be the best version of themselves. And I think that that's a point that's completely universal.
How was it on the set working with the director, John White? Tell me a little bit about that.
He gives you a very broad range to work with, and so you definitely get the sense that it's your character and feel like you own what it is that you're doing in your work.
Oh, I love working with John. Me and John, we totally extreme opposites, but we made it happen. We made it work little by little.
And what about the cast and crew?
Cast and crew was great.
Everyone on this cast was wonderful. John is amazing. Lynette was amazing. You know, everybody to work with was awesome. So it was really fun.
It doesn't take a whole lot to make I think something worthwhile from a production standpoint. Surround myself and cast incredibly talented and committed people. This is it. This is it.